The last type of saving data and accessing data we have to look at is known as random access. This is the fastest way of saving and retrieving information, but is technically the most complicated. For AS, you only have to know that it takes the actual piece of information, performs a sum on that piece of data, to arrive at a memory address or a sort of save slot where that piece of information always goes. If the sum is complicated enough, this will create an individual result for every piece of data. When you want to retrieve a piece of information, by following the name or the number of what you want to retrieve, you'll follow the same sum and go directly to that address or that slot. So by using the data that you are saving or data that you are requiring, random access creates a direct access to the information you want. When the designers of the system decide on the sum that will be performed to create the memory slots, this is known as the hashing algorithm. So hashing is the system of following the sum to come up with a slot or memory address where you're going to save something. For example, 1, 2, 3 could be hashed as 1 plus 2 plus 3, which would save 1, 2, 3 into slot number 6 or memory address number 6. The problem with this is that many simple sums and many numbers would follow the same sum and end up in slot 6. For example, the piece of information 222 would be put through the hashing algorithm 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is plus plus, and that also equals 6, meaning that they would have to fight over that slot. This is known as a clash. Clashes happen if the algorithm is too simple. For AS, you only have to know that if a clash takes place, the slot number will be incremented by 1 until an available slot is found. So in this case, it would move on to 7 and see if that was available. In the exam, you'll be given a data system such as car parts. For example, 2 digits for the make of the car, 2 digits for the model, and 2 digits for the actual part within the car. 999999 being the highest part number that you could write down. They will ask you to create a hashing algorithm to create a possible 10,000 slots for 10,000 available car parts. For this exam, it's good enough to realize that 100 times 100 plus 100 is 10,100. And this would be a close enough answer if it was 99 times 99 plus 99. You end up with 9,900, and that's close enough for this exam to realize you understand what a hashing algorithm is. That creates nearly 10,000 or around 10,000 available possible answers to put the different car parts into. And those hashing algorithms could be followed to retrieve each individual car part. Within that hashing algorithm, you'll be asked to come up with what might happen with a clash, or how a clash might happen under that algorithm. So just put the numbers down to 1 and do a very basic clash. So 1 times 1 is 2 plus 1 times 1 is 1, sorry, my math is always bad. 1 times 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1 times 2 is 2 plus 0 is still 2. So both of these hashing algorithms, or this hashing algorithm followed twice with these numbers, would both equal 2, and it would have to increment on until it found an available slot. And that could be your exam answer for how to create a clash with that hashing algorithm, because it's so simple. The last